Shinobi is a side-scrolling hack-and-slash arcade game released by Sega in 1987 and sees the ninja Joe Musashi trying to stop the Zed terrorist organisation from kidnapping students of his clan. The game itself is a horizontal beat-em-up that moves along a single plane. However, the game itself controls in 8 directions. The arcade cabinets also had 3 buttons allowing attacks, jumps and ninja magic. One of the gimmicks of the game though allows the player to jump between higher and lower platforms whilst pressing jump and holding up or down. Joe's primary attacks are flinging shurikens at range, but if he has to get up close and personal, he does also have an array of punches and kicks with which to dispatch enemies. And one notable feature about this game is that it has a bonus round which features a first-person perspective of throwing shurikens at incoming enemy ninjas as they jump off buildings, which I always thought looked kinda cool. This game was a massive success when it was released. It topped charts in Japan and the States. It became the highest grossing conversion kit of 1988 and in the top 5 of 1989, and so as a result it was obviously going to be ported to home systems including the Master System, the NES, the PC Engine as well, and also home computers at the time, which is what we're interested in as we are going to look at the 1989 release by Virgin for the Amstrad CPC 464. Okay, so I guess this is our title screen. There's not much to go on really, and we have a high score table I guess as well. But okay, well, as it instructs us to do, press fire to play. Let's do so. A bit of a long old wait time. Right, pursue the terrorists, mission 1. Okay, and we're thrust right into it I guess. So now, I did do a quick test of this to check the controls out. And yeah, we've got our left and right. Up is jump, down is crouch, and we can move whilst crouched as well, and we can jump forwards and backwards, you know. But we can also move to higher and lower platforms, which if we hold the fire button and press up, we jump up there, and if we hold the fire button and press down, we jump back down again. But yeah, so as you can see, this is running at a nice fair speed. The graphics are, you know, they're all right. We can make out what's going on. There's one of our hostages. Okay, that was weird. I just managed to take that guy out without having to really do much there. Okay, and we have, well, I mean, that was a gun, I guess, so 1 hit point from the guns. But basically our objective in these levels is to rescue all the hostages and then move on to the next stage. So if we see any hostages, like that one up there, oh hi, yeah, see, now you're, there you go, you usually have to kick them. But now we need to progress to the next level, and I've just been shot again. But we've got all the hostages, so all I need to do now is just get to the next stage. And let's try not to get shot this time. Come on. There we go. Okay, so next mission here, and we seem to, I don't know, have a fan of Marilyn Monroe by the looks of it. Let's get rid of you. Okay, was that shurikens powered up? Hi, Spider-Man? That's a bit strange. Why is Spider-Man an enemy? Does this make this part of the Marvel universe? Joe Musashi is a Marvel character? I mean, yeah, that is just a bit strange. But anyway. One thing I haven't mentioned is that there isn't any music. I know there is this is the 64K version. Why is it some characters hit me and I can get back up again? Some characters don't hit me and I can't. Anyway, this is the 64K version. There is an enhanced 128K version, I believe, which has music and... I mean, I don't know what other enhancements it has because I'm not going to play it. I'm sticking with the 464 versions here. So, I mean, I might check it out at a later date just to see what it's about, but not right now. Okay, I still, by the looks of it, still have a hostage to save. Where is said hostage? Come on, kick him in the head. Ah, there's said hostage. Right, can we get rid of this guy from here? Don't know if we can. Oh, he hit me with a shuriken. Oh, I've got to do all that again. Come on. This is a lot more difficult than the first level. I don't think I'm going to make it, guys, you know. One life left. I am severely struggling here for some reason. Then again, I have to say, I've never played this version before, in any iteration. My introduction to Shinobi was... Oh, Spider-Man disappeared as well. Was the Revenge of Shinobi on the Mega Drive. It was a packing game that I got when I got my Mega Drive initially, and I absolutely loved it. But for some reason, and I don't know why, I never sort of went back and played this one. I obviously played Revenge of Shinobi. I played, what was the sequel called? Was it called Shadow Dancer? I mean, I know that's come out on the Amstrad, and I'm going to look at that at some point. Look at that, I was right by the end as well. Yeah, I'm going to look at that at some point, because I'd like to see how that translated. But I never played this version. What is that? Shooting fireballs. Oh, at me. Well, okay, well that narrows that down a bit. Do I have to... What? I mean, there's no rhyme or reason as to how these fireballs move. But okay, well, there we go. Do you know what? I'm going to give that another go. This is just going to stay as it is, because that wasn't worth a high score. So, yeah, I've played a lot of Shinobi games. I played the reboot on the PlayStation. I played there was a version, was it on the DS or the 3DS? That was pretty cool. Well, I quite liked it anyway. Is there anything along here at the top? No. Let's come on, jump down. So yeah, I've got a bit of experience with the series. But as I say, just not this one. I never owned this when I had the Amstrad. Well, as I say, you know, I never played this version at all. So this is a new experience for me. Come on, jump over the box. There you go. But you know what? I'm not disliking it. It's not bad. This version plays quite nicely. So I almost ran out of time then. I forgot I had a time limit. 2 minutes to finish the level. I mean, seriously? Now that looked like a power up, but I don't know what kind of power up. Does it make my shurikens stronger, or? I really don't know. But sorry for maybe a lack of commentary. As I say, I've never played this version before, so I'm kind of just sort of getting into the game. And do you know what, actually? I really quite like this. Makes me wish I had actually played this before. Oh, come on, go to next stage. I've got all of the hostages, and then I fell at the final hurdle due to, for some strange reason, Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't like ninjas, evidently. Why is Spider-Man working for the Zed's terrorist organisation anyway? He's joined them to wipe out the ninja threat. Which, I mean, if you were living in the UK in the 80s or 90s, especially, well, in the 80s, you'd have thought that there was a ninja threat, considering anything with ninjas was censored. Ridiculous. But yeah, so I know, let's call in Spider-Man, kill all the ninjas. It just doesn't make any sense. Mad. I do remember there was one version, I don't know if it was this one, like the original arcade or a home conversion of it or something, where one of the bosses was, I think it was Batman or something, and, or it might have been, hence the fact Spider-Man's in this, it might have been Spider-Man, and then they changed it to Batman, and then that didn't work either, obviously, so they changed it back to Spider-Man but made him pink or something like that. It was quite mad. It might obviously have been this one because that's why Spider-Man's in this, but why? I mean, it makes no sense really. Oh, I see. You fire a kind of weird boomerang shuriken. Okay. What? Right. Do you know what? I'm not going to continue here. I'm just getting my ass handed to me on this level, so I will call it a day there. But do you know what? This is. It's not due to the fact that, I didn't enjoy playing it. It's due to the fact that I'm just not very good at it. So it's my own skill or lack thereof that's hindering progress rather than the game. But, well, let's get on to the final thoughts, shall we? Aside from the vague background of it and what I needed to do for the intro for this video. But for some strange reason, I had preconceptions going into this game that it wouldn't be very good. I don't know why, considering I knew it was wildly popular. I mean, it spawned a franchise. So, but I don't know. I don't know why, and this could be why I've been putting off playing it for all these years. It's a weird bias. I don't know, but yeah. But I was pleasantly surprised by this one. The CPC version runs at a fair speed. Its graphics look nice. The controls are simple. It's easy to play with a joystick. The hold fire and jump upwards or downwards thing isn't complicated. The only thing is the difficulty, which, I mean, it doesn't look very difficult, but I'm just not very good at it. So, That was the only barrier for me, but aside from that, I actually really quite like that. As I say, pleasantly surprised, but only because of the fact I didn't know anything going into it. So, yeah, I like that. Amstrad Action rated this at 87%. Now, I don't know which version that they were reviewing, if it was the tape CPC version that I was playing or the 128K version. I did a little bit of research into the 128K version in between recording the gameplay and recording this bit of the video, and as far as I can tell, although I only had a look through the first level, there's music and sound effects, and in-game music and sound effects as well, and a bit of digitized speech as well, which is quite nice in a CPC game. So the version that I played just there, the original CPC 464 version, I don't think I'd give 87%. I mean, it's good. I'd give it maybe, I don't know, maybe 75. With the music and the sound effects, maybe bump it up to an 80. But we're going to go for that version that I played, and I think, yeah, 75 is where we're looking at that. Which, if you look at our leaderboard, 75%, but with an Amstrad Action score of 87%, we'll put that in between two other martial arts games, ER Kung Fu and Double Dragon. So evidently that part of the leaderboard has got a little bit of a martial arts influence. But yeah, so anyways, that was Shinobi for the Amstrad CPC 464. I really quite enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I hope to see you for the next one. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye bye.